Europe's not much better. They're again right on the border of a recession right now, according to a lot of data, but they're going to take a deep plunge almost immediately as I guess they've had a little bit of a mild spell in Europe, but the cold weather won't be far behind. I actually watched the jet stream. Often the jet stream is kind of straight with a little bit of a wave, but every now and then it goes meridional, which means it's really wobbly. That means that's how these cold Arctic blasts come down into, it could be the United States, North America, or Europe. It looks like that's how the jet stream shaping up. So you look for a bitterly cold winter in Europe. Their energy is depleted. You hear the happy talk from the EU leadership and others. Well, Germany's reserves are almost 100% full. Yeah, but what they don't tell you is that the reserves are only 20% of what they need.
The global economy is weakening very quickly and is backed up by a lot of metrics. Jim Rickards. These are the exact words of Jim Rickards about the current economic conditions of Europe. According to Jim, Europe is experiencing the worst times and is heading for rock bottom. Europe's economy was much better. But now, they are again right at the border of recession, according to Jim. And soon they are going to take a plunge almost immediately due to the cold weather. In this video, we will discuss Jim Rickards' view of Europe's economy. Please watch, like, and share this video. Drop your comments and observations below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Let's dive right in. The jet stream in Europe is kind of stray with a little bit of a wave wobbling, which means the United Kingdom is heading for a bitter cold winter. And we are aware that extreme weather events might undermine the global food supply, thus placing upward pressure on the prices of foods that make up a large part of diets. Currently, the Germany reserves are almost 100% full, and they said 20% is what they need, and no new supplies are coming in. Plus, Europe's energy is deplicting, which is as a result of the Russian energy cutoff. According to reports, the United States, and of course the United Kingdom, may be responsible for damages of the Nord Stream and the Nord Stream 2 gas pipelines. First, there is great evidence of United States helicopters, military helicopters that are normally based in Gdansk. The helicopters were circling over this area. There were also remarkable statements by Secretary of State Blinken last Friday in a press conference where he said it's also a tremendous opportunity. It's a strange way to interact. Sorry, it's a strange way to talk if you're worried about the international infrastructure of vital significance. With that, even if Germany decides to come into a discussion with Putin about the natural gas flowing in exchange for easing up on arms shipment to Ukraine, etc. In Jim Rickards' word, that door was open but not anymore because they took away Putin's leverage. That's because if Putin said I'll give you more gas because the pipeline is burned out, the situation is really bad. The European Union has signed a major network with natural gas producers. Recently, more than 30 tankers holding liquefied natural gas, LNG, are idling just off Europe's shoreline, the Financial Times reported, as traders are holding out for higher market prices. For now, these vessels have incentive to hold positions in anticipation that colder weather will increase demand for energy and in turn drive up prices. The world is in for one of the worst periods for economic growth in the last 2 decades, surpassed only by the 2008 global financial crisis and the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the report, which was released as finance ministers and global leaders gather in Washington for the World Bank, IMF annual meetings.
China's very investment-driven. Germany's very export-driven. So what do they make?
United States is very industrial-driven, China is very investment-driven, Germany is very export-driven. What do they make? Wristwatches, cars, precision machine, all sort of high-tech things. Germany is the 3rd largest European country in the world, and what do? Germany is very export-driven. They make watches and cars, aircraft, and all those sorts of things. Siemens and Volkswagen are all there. But they are already starting to shut down their manufacturing, and the situation may even have to get worse as gas energy is going to be rationed. Germans are beginning to start chopping down trees to get woods to stay warm. There's no firewood for sales. Households are now turning to wood as a heating source this winter as gas supplies remain tight while Russia restricts flows to Europe, Deutsche Bank wrote in a note Tuesday. The bank said it expects gas consumption in Germany to be 10% below 2021 levels thanks to private households saving and high gas prices. It also noted that coal and lignite could emerge as replacements for natural gas in the industrial power sector. Nobody wants to use the R word, so sometimes they use recess. Unemployment goes on after the recession begins. That's because the employers just said, I got to lay them off. In 1998, there was a financial panic. In 2008, we had both, and it seems financial panic and recession might be coming together again. It is not unprecedented, but it is rare. If the Feds continue raising rates in this really bad situation, something closer to social unrest or riot in Europe may occur. And on top of that, possible global liquidity crisis. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please watch, like, and share our videos. You can also subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.